Daily tonight changes everything. Yes, tonight changes everything, and you did not arrive here by accident. You clicked on this because something inside you knew this night was different, yet you cannot fully explain why. There is a tension in your spirit, a quiet stirring that feels both unsettling and hopeful at the same time. I see that stirring because I formed your heart. I have watched every tear you tried to hide, and I have walked with you through seasons you thought you faced alone. Stay with me, because I am about to show you why this night is not ordinary, why the silence you endured was not abandonment, and why what feels delayed is actually perfectly timed. You have been measuring progress by visible movement, by doors opening quickly, by prayers answered in the way you imagined. But I do not measure your life the way you do. While you were watching the clock, I was aligning circumstances. While you were questioning whether I heard you, I was positioning people, shifting unseen details, and protecting you from paths that would have broken you. You thought nothing was happening because you could not see it. Yet some of my greatest works begin in hidden places, beneath the surface, in the quiet, in the waiting. Tonight is the turning point, not because fireworks will explode in the sky, but because something within you is about to awaken. You have been carrying a quiet fatigue, not just in your body, but in your soul. The weariness of trying, the exhaustion of hoping, the frustration of wondering when your breakthrough will finally arrive. And yet you are still here. You are still listening. That alone tells you that I have not let go of you. The very fact that your heart still seeks me is proof that my hand is still on your life. Tonight, I am shifting your perspective before I shift your circumstances. Because transformation does not begin around you, it begins within you. I chose this moment because you are ready in ways you do not realize. You are stronger than you were last season. You are wiser from the pain you endured. You are more discerning because of the disappointments you survived. What felt like setbacks were actually preparations. What felt like closed doors were redirections. And what felt like silence was my careful construction of something you could not yet comprehend. I do not rush what must be built to last. So lean in now. Let your heart soften instead of harden. Let hope rise instead of suspicion. Tonight changes everything because tonight you stop interpreting delay as denial. Tonight you begin to see that I have been working with precision, not neglect. And before this night ends, you will begin to sense that the shift has already started, not outside first, but inside you. Tonight changes everything, but only if you loosen your grip on what has been weighing down your spirit, because you cannot step into the new while clinging to what is breaking you. You have been holding tightly to fears you never speak aloud, replaying conversations in your mind, rehearsing worst-case scenarios as if preparation could prevent pain. I see the tension in your shoulders. I feel the heaviness in your thoughts. You have tried to be strong, to manage it all, to keep smiling while privately wondering how much longer you can carry this invisible weight. But I never designed you to sustain life by your own strength alone. The burden you are carrying was never assigned to you. It was assumed by you. And tonight, I am inviting you into a sacred exchange. Release the resentment you have justified. Release the guilt you have nurtured. Release the constant need to control outcomes before they unfold. When you hold on to bitterness, it binds you more than it binds the one who hurt you. When you cling to regret, it keeps you anchored to a version of yourself that no longer exists. I am not asking you to pretend the pain did not happen. I am asking you to trust that I can redeem what did. You fear that if you let go, you will lose your protection. But what you call protection has become a prison. What you call control has become exhaustion. Letting go is not weakness, it is alignment. You have been trying to solve tomorrow while still bleeding from yesterday. You have been asking for peace while gripping anxiety as if it is your responsibility to anticipate every possible storm. But peace does not coexist with constant striving. Peace comes when you recognize that I am already in the future you are worried about. I am not surprised by what is coming. I am not unprepared for what you fear. And I am not distant from your struggle. Tonight, as the shift begins inside you, The first sign will not be a door opening. It will be a weight lifting. You will sense space where there was pressure. You will feel breath where there was constriction. You will notice that the thoughts that once spiraled now begin to quiet. This is how everything changes, not by force but by surrender. Lay down the narrative that says you must fix everything yourself. Lay down the belief that your worth is tied to constant productivity or endless endurance. Lay down the fear that if you stop striving, everything will fall apart. I am the one who sustains what you cannot. And as you release what you were never meant to carry, you create room for clarity, direction, and strength that does not depend on circumstances. Do not resist this moment. Let the release happen. Let the shift deepen. Because what I am about to do next requires your hands to be open, not clenched. Now watch closely, because tonight changes everything in ways that will unfold quietly but powerfully from this very moment forward. The transformation will not announce itself with noise. It will reveal itself through alignment. You will begin to respond differently to what once triggered you. You will speak with calm where you once reacted with fear. You will choose patience where you once chose pain. And you will realize that the change you were praying for has already begun within you. This is the evidence that I am moving, not just around you, but through you. You expected external confirmation first, a message, a breakthrough, a visible opportunity, but the greatest confirmation is internal stability. When your heart steadies, your decisions sharpen. When your mind clears, your path clarifies. The same circumstances may remain for a moment, but you will not stand in them the same way. What once intimidated you will begin to lose its power. What once delayed you will no longer define your identity. You will sense courage rising where insecurity once lived. You will sense discernment guiding you where confusion once dominated. Do not mistake gradual progress for insignificant movement. I often build foundations before I raise structures. I strengthen character before I expand territory. I refine motives before I release influence. Tonight marks the dividing line between who you were becoming by default and who you are becoming by design. The past season shaped you through pressure. The coming season will position you through purpose. And you will look back at this night, this quiet, ordinary-looking night, and realize it was the hinge upon which your direction turned. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit attentive. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, the unexpected clarity, the peace that feels unfamiliar but steady. Doors will open at the right time, not before. Conversations will align when your heart is ready, not when your anxiety demands it. I am orchestrating details you cannot yet see, and the momentum has already begun. Tonight changes everything because you chose surrender over control, trust over fear, alignment over striving. And as you continue walking with me, you will discover that what begins in stillness can reshape an entire future. Amen.